What is up, guys? I have a very fun deck for you today. We are going back to Dwarves, and this time we're doing the Dwarf Berserker variation of it, right? So, kind of combo piece you're looking for here is with Munro, Zoltan Warrior, Zoltan's Company, and then a little bit Figus over here. We get some rowdy Dwarves, and then we turn them into Berserkers, right? The preferred version of Dwarves was definitely the Resilience version. Gets carryover value is huge, but this one's pretty fun, and gets some decent little engine pieces ticking. Because Dwarves are normally just kind of point slam, just get points on the board, and this kind of variation of it, it's pretty fun. Don't know how super competitive this would be, but I was able to beat some meta decks with it. So there's definitely a package here. There's other versions of this, like some try to do Gezras, but I don't know, because you're doing melee and Gezras wants range, a little awkward. So instead, just move some provisions around, doing the Great Oak, because it's just point slammy. You gotta love that card. So yeah, let's run through it, give you an idea of what's in the deck, and we'll move on to the games. So Mahawk Forge, obviously. Got Crystal Skull. This is for the Pyrotechnicians, so they don't really get locked, but honestly you might not care as much for that and just maybe do tactical advantage. Got a Nero, of course, Great Oak. Got our little combo pieces here, Munro, Zoltan, Figus, and Zoltan's Company. So what's really good with Zoltan's Company, right, is if you control Zoltan, give 1 armor to all dwarves on that row. So that can give another tick for your Berserkers and just help protect against random pings, things like that. Just it helps keep your points on the board. It's really nice. If you can get it with that combo with having Zoltan first, try to do so. That extra armor, don't ignore that fact. And I mean, it helps fill up a row, because with Great Oak, with Barclay, and with right down here Mahakam Guards, you want to be row stacking because they get a lot of points off of that, and that helps fill it. And then another way, if you already kind of have some things going, he also has a range where you can boost all rowdy dwarves by 2, so Zoltan can play for a decent amount of points. He's just transforming 2 of those, and then Figus gives us a rowdy dwarf. Okay, so there's some of the combo with that. We got Justice. I mean, Justice got a nerf for, you know, the other people who could just point slam with the volunteers, but now they can't do this much, but it doesn't affect our dwarf deck because, hey, we're gonna have no issues having dwarves on the board. Got Yarpen, great last say card, great for short rounds. You're usually throwing your leader charge onto him to get quite a few points. This is our 1 resilience unit. Good carryover, helps you push, because you do want to push with this deck because you have a decent short round if you have things like Yarpen, Great Oak, stuff like that. I mean, Great Oak, it's good short or long round. And hopefully bleed some out of your opponents. But, you know, if you have to play this last round, it has immunity. Can't be mad. Xavier, really good little engine piece here. Starts off with Barricade, which is really nice in this deck. Got Polly Dahlberg, kind of a little bit of a tech card. Can move stuff around if you need to clear out one of your rows to fit in. You know, like you fill it up with Mahakam Guard, you can move Mahakam Guard off and then play another one. You know, you can tech it against your opponents, and then giving 2 armor is pretty nice. Has some good synergies with our Berserkers, and protecting, you know, Xavier or Gabor. Barclay, really good point slam card. We got Mahakam Volunteers, a little bit of thinning. Great thinning with Justice. Got 1 Dwarf Berserker here. If you do want to do Gezras, you can take out Great Oak, put in Gezras, you have an extra provision, maybe change a Tempering into another Dwarf Berserker. 2 Tempering, 2 armor is really helpful with all this, because again, we have all those armor synergies. Marauders, great card if you can get bonded. We got Pyrotechnicians, Miners, again, giving 2 armor. Gotta love it in a Dwarf deck. And then our Guards. So yeah, the bronze package of Dwarves are one of the best bronze packages in the entire game, especially with this leader, because the points stay protected, and boy is it a lot of points. Like they can hang with most decks in round 1 if outright take it. Like, you're fine on blue coin, and if you get red coin, I mean, you can jump up on them with some points, so it's pretty great stuff. But yeah, there's the deck. It's pretty solid. I mean, if you want a variation of the Dwarves thing where you're kind of going a little more engines with the Dwarf Berserkers, give this one a try. Game's pretty good, and I hope you enjoy.
Dwarf to get you out of that tight spot.
Well, folks, that does it. If I see Lippy, especially control Lippy, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, what extra mulligan should we take here? It's pretty decent. Movement could help to kind of clog up melee row. I think we roll with this though. This is pretty good.
Have you seen a fuse lying about, have you?
So we do have a Neuromancer here. It's really good. Can get us our resilience. Love to see that. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Having a little trio all together like that. Yeah, we're gonna be pulling out Gabor here. Using Justice for Mahakam Volunteers. Because the good thing about a dwarf deck is you're not hurting for dwarves. Okay, it looks like we're seeing Earth Sign Warriors. Tis unfortunate. Please go play that on ladder. Next, we'll play this.
Got a hearty hankering for Gwent.
Yeah, this is...
Ariel's been chosen.
It's a great deck.
God speak to him.
It's a great deck, but... My friend, why? So I guess let's go Justice now.
I steered.
We have some points now. Probably should have just done that earlier. You're kind of fine if this takes damage a bit. Kind of fine if that happens. Because it's just still shelling out points. Okay, we got the Hunter. Got a movement tech here.
Warhawk devour ye.
He's not using it. Interesting. So, we're gonna drop this down. We're gonna move that. So we shut that off. Okay, well, might have not even needed to do that. It's a mouthful there. And with this extra armor, it'll help us protect our resilience unit because he's coming down as a 5-for-1, but stunning blow is like, a tasty. Oh, should have just saved that.
What is it?
All right. Neuromancy. Let's play it here. Just Red Haze is now a card. I won't give it some armor. Should be surviving most things. Now we're gonna come in with some point slam here. If we gotta use Barricade, but Mahakam Guard first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. You love to see it. They do run Purify in this deck.
I've got you like fishes.
He's still somehow staying in, or wanting to stay in this. Should we maybe just pass? I mean, he's got to get a lot of points. He almost has to get 16 points. I think we go ahead and pass. Because, like, if he drops Saris, we're all the better for it. Because this is so far exactly the Ursun Warriors deck. And I think Saris is going to be the only thing that hits that. And reasonable, or he goes down a card, which we're fine with. Herald's scary here, though. But with our armor, might be able to survive decent with it. What you got, opponent? Come on. You got nothing against these dwarves. You got nothing. And he passes. Uh-oh. See, they just play their cards and just keep going. And they don't think for a second, hey, let's look at the, the score difference. It's just net deck and roll with it. Okay. Is Defender here even, like, super good? I mean, I guess it is for at least some synergy with the So we'll kick this first. We'll kick that. Okay. I think we roll in because our short round's pretty decent. We do have great oak here. Okay, so this spawns 2 rowdy dwarves, or you can boost all. But I think we're gonna pull Monroe here. So let's drop you first.
Would you rather I crushed your head or rip it clean off?
Might as well give him some pressure. I mean, he could just purify, but hey, we get a rowdy dwarf down there. We'll do that. Then we'll give Zoltan's company down. Now, Zoltan's company here is pretty nice when you can give 1 armor to all dwarves in that row. Give Berserkers an extra thing of armor, protect against pings, stuff like that. Because the passive of this is the really great part. All dwarves in your starting deck get 1 armor.
You nothing better to do.
Let's go with this. I've never played this card, so okay, just making sure they don't have to be like next to each other. So we're gonna go with this first.
Hey, what's it about?
What's it about? Dwarfs. Dwarves have some of the best lines in the game. And before lore nerds, actually it's pronounced. I apologize. Leave me be. Sorry, it's CD Projekt Red internal lore keepers, right? Can't have any high fantasy. Never forget. Okay, so we're gonna go. That is a nature card, right? Okay, so that brings me to a discussion here. Why is Yorvis Gambit a tactic? Okay, so in terms of just like the card, like thematic tying to a tag, sure, it makes sense that Yorvis Gambit wouldn't be a nature card. But we see many times that cards that aren't particularly what the tag is get it just because of synergies. Let's see.
You have my
Cherokee.
sword, and all your
Okay.
sack taxes.
1 second. Let me just do a quick little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're gonna play him back row. And that armor's gonna protect against the pings.
Who knew you've got me raging?
There we go. Look at this. Coming in. He's gonna have to commit. Right. And so it's like, for example, I will just go with this, right? Like this Zoltan's company, how is that a nature card? But it gets the nature tag for synergies within the faction, right? Even though the actual idea isn't so much nature. Like even tempering too, there's another one. How is this nature when it's like forged and stuff? I mean, I guess you can make the argument because, you know, minerals and all that come from the earth. But Yorvis Gambit, why is it a tactic card? Like if it was nature, you'd at least, it'd become a fair amount more playable. Nice getting the Herald out.
Down on your knees and beg for mercy.
Oh, and terrible pull for that. We got him on the run, boys.
I promise you a quick death.
Unfortunately, we can't play like both of these if we also want Great Oak in there. We'll go ahead and go with this.
Alright.
Lots of points here. 2-0 potentially? Potentially? And so tactic makes more sense for Yorvis Gambit because it's like tactics. Same with Waylay. Waylay has tactics, but it's like, why wouldn't they get more synergies? And Dwarves got the forfeit from Horse Sign Warriors. Let's go. Love to see it. It's crazy. But I think it might just be balancing. They don't want to give it the nature tag because it seems too strong, too many synergies. But at the same time, is it really that strong? Especially when there's 13 provisions? Like, traps can be alright. But especially with the randomness, it's not like you're picking it. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Hey.
Slow, ain't ya?
Can it be the, what is it, Townsfolk deck? Can it just be that? That'd be such a blast to play against. Okay, we do have Justice here. Ooh, Justice on red coin. Mmm, tasty. Movement tech. Do we want that? I think I'm gonna kick a tempering here, maybe. Okay. Would have been nice if we had drawn like pyrotechnicians or marauders here. Missing a Nero, that kind of sucks. Won't be able to get resilience down.
Aha! Open sesame.
Okay. These are so good with the new Justice. Oh. So what we're going to do is... let's lead with this.
Humans are
We're gonna go
beasts
minor.
below. Don't know which is worse.
We're gonna go Berserker. Then... I don't know. Probably Justice. And I'm fine committing a Xavier.
I'm gonna lose your teeth too.
Okay. It's the Berserker.
Blood! Blood!
Nice little engine we got going now. Because they're not gonna, or they shouldn't have armor or shields. They can, but I don't think we're gonna see a lot of it. They can get it from, well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So look at this. Look at those points that gives you.
No, wait.
But we are not concerned because we have our own.
You're lucky to keep your heat.
Do not hit the shield.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Good job. Now can you do that 5 more times? Next, maybe a guard. Does it include self? We'll find out. I forget if that includes self or not. I'm kind of never paying attention. I'm just like, throw it down points. Problem we might run into is we really want to bleed with this stack. That's what the resilience offers, and just...
problem 4 inches of steel couldn't solve.
Oh. Maybe should have tried to set that up better. Okay, does that take us out? Not necessarily. Movement, movement, movement. Do we need that? So this gives us 6 points. We'll start row stacking. You could definitely try and throw in some row punish with this, because the deck that my deck is based off of incorporates that. Okay, can we get the points? Probably not. I mean, if we have to go down to, who cares? I really wish we had a Neuromancy though for some carryover. So we'll drop this.
Water is the poison.
And then we're gonna save leader. We'll go ahead and drop this one. And we'll just take the pass. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it doesn't include self. Oh, and I got this armor. Can I give it to give it to the opponent? Alright, well, I mean, Gabor with immunity, you still get the little engine piece when play the Dwarf, so not too bad. But we really need Great Oak here and Barricade. Okay. Alright. Look at that. Got the little trio. Okay, so that's 2 bodies. That's 3, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we couldn't all have them on the same row. We'd have to spread it out. I was trying to get the whole trio set up together, but... What the heck? Did he just own Neuromancy for Matic? Excuse me, what? Why would you do that? You have bombs, right? This is pretty decent. What else are we looking for? Oh yeah, we need oaks. No, we gotta take mulligans here. Alright, well, you know, if you were, just, just, yeah. What kind of clinkage have we got going on over here? Ah.
Could murder a pint.
Hey man, I got immunity too. So, we're gonna go Gabor, then we're gonna go Defender, then we're gonna go Savior, and then we're gonna get our Berserker set up, and we'll just kind of play from there. This will probably be our last save. So yeah, that's kind of gonna be our order here. Yeah, I just played a deck with your true form. Really good video, you guys should check it out. Okay. So we go you.
Was it so plowing crummy in Nilfgaard?
We go you. What is this, a 7 for 7? It's a 7 for 8. I don't know. It's a little expensive. Oh, here comes this Mad Dog. Okay. I guess we just go ahead and try to get this going.
Good weed's better than old King
Might as well.
Desmond.
Tavern Brawl is out, so we're a little bit more free to play cards where we want. And now we'll go for the Berserkers. Yeah, Matic here is going to be probably finding some decent value. Though, I don't know exactly how many bombs this guy... Like, if he owned Neuromancy for Matic, like... Irrespective of bombs that he actually has, like, what is he doing, you know? But armor will help. Definitely will help. That is fine. You just keep rolling that card.
Always willing.
This could die. We have last say though, so I'm saving Forge for Yarpin because it's just points. But yeah, 5 removals taking that out, unfortunately. Yeah, there comes payday. Okay. Do we want to set that there? Or do we put it, because I would like to give armor. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we'll play him back row then.
Go back across the Yaruga, you body!
Because it gives the armor, and that's what's really nice there. Hey, and they didn't hit the armor over there. Good job. Homeboy's jumping in like, I love that card artwork, just eating in there. I need to put that sound effect every time I play it. Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. Hey now.
Kerlin Mingle will crush you and all you can.
Nice. Matic, melee row maybe? I don't care. We'll use a tempering onto the Berserker here. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Man, can you imagine if we had oak? Hey, stop that. Stop that, okay? 10. Ooh.
You scratch my back and I won't flay yours.
That's pretty decent. I mean, I'm glad we had that armor. This guy's running a lot of tribute, so I don't know if that was the correct leader, especially since you're doing bombs instead of other crime cards. Let's go here.
Have you seen a fuse lying about, have you?
I think we're in a good spot. Oh, that's a good Matic form. Alright, please just get rid of it. That would actually be incredibly helpful. We could also just go Yarp in here. We could click it and then go Yarpin and see if he hits it. Okay, he doesn't hit it. We'll go Yarpin.
Whoa, those gunners are in for a world of hot.
Just let's go ahead and deny that, because pretty decent, and he might not be able to pull it back out. And if he is, well, he at least doesn't get the damage pings. And there's the forfeit. Nice, the Dwarves did it again. Let's go.